Good morning, XRP community, and good morning to everybody out here in the digital asset space. It is now December 23rd, and it's only a week and a couple days of January 2020, which is going to be the year of mass adoption of all digital assets who have use cases and who utilize the utility. And with that in mind, I wrote this poem that I hope you guys can enjoy going into our holiday and going into the first of the year. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. This is "Twas the year before crypto." 'Twas the year before crypto, when all of the earth would strive for adoption for what it is worth. The pipelines are laid with regulations to spare, in hopes for blockchain to make the playing field fair. The world is waiting in hopes that the Fed would stop printing money and use digital assets instead. With banks losing value and funding being trapped, it's just a matter of time before they collapse. With plans from the government to make their debts fatter, their trust from their citizens will become flatter. We will run towards assets that is far from their cash, in hopes that inflation will be a thing of the past. With technology rising and financial stability low, the need for internet of value is destined to grow. With so many assets to choose while use cases near, the top 1% with utility will certainly persevere. With distributed ledgers and payments made quick, the transparency is better with no middlemen to trick. The value of our holdings that are destined to remain decentralized in our control, that will change the game. Now Bitcoin, now Ether, now XRP and Litecoin, on Solo, on Cardano, on Tron and Binance Coin. To the top of the market, to the top from the fall. Now hodl safe, hodl safe, hodl safe all. As bears that before, the bulls would rise in a volatile market with manipulation to hide. Up to the all-time highs, new records consume, with the community full of joy, remaining of a few. And then, in an instant, new riches will prove the dancing and glancing at our very next move. As we knew from the start to ignore all the clowns, done with manipulation when trillions come around. The speed of the bulls will appear to have put those skeptics and those who sold will take another look. It will become too late for those who lack the faith needed to bring it all back. Their eyes, how they worry, their future will be scary, not knowing if it's too late to get in barely. For any kind of gains, no matter how low, as regret in their head is certain to grow. For those who denied the advice we left at their feet, we have two choices with one obligation to keep. We can help or ignore those we know already will be devastated from the collapse that comes heavy. In the end, the fault can't rest on themselves, for they did not ask to be failed by the tremendous wealth that controlled our economy and inflated by the Fed, putting fear of digital assets constantly in their head. They will not apologize and give a slight smirk, knowing they can capitalize from destruction. What a perk. For us who were prepared with digital assets that flow through every asset class that makes our riches grow, we can make a difference in the lives that were misled. From the opportunity we found, we can help instead. When the inevitable will come, let's stand and fight to lift up their spirits and regain their might. Merry Christmas to everyone, and I hope you all enjoy 2020. It's going to be a wonderful year. Thanks and have a great day.